Guys, I promise this is almost over. Waddle, waddle, waddle. We waddle away. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. Okay, so... Huh. Okay, let me change something. Um, okay. So that's interesting. Alright, well. Okay. So, guys, welcome back to the stream. We're gonna do the second stream in the Grape Farm Saga. By the way, if you have any song suggestions that are either about grapes or September, tell me and I will add it to the playlist. We already have Grapes by James Marriott, so you can't have that one added though. Okay, I cannot take this song anymore. Like, once I had it going for quite a while. I can't. I can't. Yes. Alright, we got the good shit. So, right. Okay. So we have so far. Bum bum bum. Okay, so you know what? Let's just stick to a sleep schedule. So basically, with this challenge, I can only make money off of quests and selling grapes. Uh, and the goal is to eventually reach perfection. Now, to get perfection, I will need to sell one of every crop and forageable. But I feel like in when connected with, like, I feel like I can get away with it, to be honest. Just because it's like, I would argue it's pretty... I mean, it's for perfection, it's not for the money. But that's gonna have to be like a later thing. Okay, so we have... So generally, so part of how we're gonna do this, we're gonna spend this quest money on more grapes. So, we have about 1900. So grapes cost 60 gold. But we want to make sure that everything grows as quickly as possible, which means we're going to want to add speed grow onto that. So for this, no, you don't make money off of that advertisement. Okay, so we're talking about 60, so basically we chop, we'll just call it we'll call it 160 because we also want to get some speed grow in there. So, calculator divided by 160. Okay, we can afford 12 more grapes. Which means we can set up one more of these. Basically, most of what I get from... Basically, I'm just gonna keep on putting money into grapes forever and ever and ever. Now, one thing I will probably want to do, I can probably get it ready. Oh. Okay, well, I'll have to go the JoJo route if I want to get the greenhouse by the end of the season. But that's okay. I mean, really, it's... I would argue that... I've said this before, and I'll say it a fucking again. Most of the time, you are... In this game, if you don't get rid of Joja... Oh, right. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so last time, the plan was to upgrade my trash can. So that I can throw things away and make money. So yeah, we're gonna do that instead. But that's okay. That still leaves us with about 900, which should probably get us a bit. Okay, time to upgrade Le Trashcon. Okay, so that does leave us with enough money for 4. Which isn't a lot, but it's better than getting nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna grab a couple extra grapes, just in case crows get into mine. Because the trash cans are half of what the other upgrades cost, so... Other copper upgrades are gonna cost about 2,000. Well, are going to cost 2,000. But the trash can is going to cost 1,000, which, especially for something that makes you money, not bad. Upgrade tool, copper trash can. So that's going to give me 15% of the value of the things that I destroy, which is pretty good. Because A, that means I can get rid of stuff, and B, I don't have to deal with. I can get a little extra on the side, because technically that's not selling. Is it a bit of a cheat? Am I slightly bending the rules in my favor? Yes, but you know what? This is my challenge. I can be a little cheat if I want. Okay. I'm going to also go ahead and get working on some of these trees, because while I'm probably not going to... Yeah, I'm going to need to expand in this direction, because I don't have the upgrades to deal with those stumps yet. I might soon. So we're just gonna chop down these trees and then go to bed. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn the music back on. Ah. There we go. Also, I believe this happened between streams, but I'm not 100% sure. But I posted a YouTube short. And oh golly, Miss Molly. They're definitely botting it. YouTube definitely bots. No, not definitely. I suspect that YouTube does some level of botting of their shorts. Just based on how absurdly quickly I gained any amount of views when I didn't even promote it. And also, after I got all of those views initially, I got even... I didn't get any extra... Like, I've had it up on my channel for a couple days now, and... No, I think I brought this up when I was streaming with Painted the other day, but the view count hasn't gone up since, like, the 5-hour mark of that video. Like, 5 hours after I uploaded it, it just went no increases, which I find odd. I don't think it's entirely out of the question that they're doing something a little wonky over there. But I did get a couple subscribers on my VODs channel, which, you know what? Take it. And it did encourage me to consider uploading more. So there may be some more edited content soon. So I've not put a thing in here yet. Oh. Alright, well. Hang on. Animation. Cancel. Stardew Valley. Right shift. Still. Right shift. No, it's shift delete R. Just running out the energy. Just trying to get the energy totally down so we just pass out. There we go. Easy. And I'll be too broke. Oh. Yeah, not too broke, but broke enough that they can't really take anything of substance. Oh yeah, I was talking about this earlier, and I was gonna finish what I was saying. Basically, my my thought is essentially either you align yourself with Joja, or you essentially become Joja Mart. The amount of output that you end up giving from your farm, honestly, I feel like it goes beyond like good normal. I don't know. It seems reasonable to say you can be equally bad as Joja in Stardew Valley. Um, I am going to go in and I am going to choose the system before I go to Joja. And I'm gonna get that little health boost. Because I am nothing if not a min-maxer. I fucking love min-maxing. Now, this is going to become a problem soon, because I've possibly joined a, very different kind of roleplay server. I still need to, like, download the game for it. But, eh, once I've got it downloaded and I've signed up, I may start doing a little, excuse me, a little bit of GTA roleplay. A friend of mine actually has a server, and unfortunately one of the rules on that server is no min-maxing, which is a bit of a challenge for me because I always I min and I max constantly. But yeah. It's going to be interesting. I already have a couple ideas for what I want to do there. Whether or not I'll be able to do them, or how effectively I'll be able to do them, I don't know. But I think, if for no other reason than trying a new thing, I want to do it. Okay, so goal number 2 is going to be to get the, should I try to get a iron trash can? Because on one hand, that would be super useful. But on the other, I feel like getting more grapes is... Excuse me. I feel like more grapes are probably going to be the priority. Honestly, even before, backpack upgrade. So the goal is, I think, expanding... How much do I want to expand, though? A lot, let's be real. I want to expand a lot. First book. Honestly, this is the kind of thing that I do want to turn into a video. I don't know if / when I'll get around to it. Do I have I made it? No, I definitely made it some levels. Ooh. Coward. Okay, we need to eat. Otherwise, we are gonna freaking die. Woo! Oh, I'll take the way down. Ah! Ah! Nerd. Lol. Easy. Easy. Time to go. Have we already? Yeah, we've already done that one, so we can toss that and that. And that. I don't want to keep those geodes. Okay, so on Tuesday. Wait, no. No, Tuesday is too soon. It's gonna be on the 9th. Because it normally takes. No, it would usually be the 11th. So we pull it back to the 10th. So Wednesday. We're gonna see it Wednesday. Right? Yes. Wednesday. Ah, that's nice. Full refresh. Okay. It's almost enough. We can get another patch for that. Worth it. Oh, fun thing that I actually did yesterday. No, not yesterday, God. Today. Today, I actually, helped my sister and dad take our dogs to the vet. Which is a challenge because they are two dramatic little poppers. They really do not like the vet. And, it's getting worse, which is not good. That's pretty bad. Um, I'm personally concerned, because we actually have to kind of drug up one of our dogs in order to get her to just get her nails trimmed. And my family and I disagree on the best solution. My thought is what we should do. I think we should actually, like, perchance invest in a like take him to like a service for dog grooming and see if they can have a better handle than the vet, because that's who does it now. Um, and like, I know it's not cheap, but I'm concerned about the mental health of our dogs, and I'm worried that the drugging up is going to cause more issues in the long run. But I don't think we're going to be able to work our way around that at this point in time. So, I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to just deal with this. We are gonna have to go back to the house and drop off some stuff real quick, because we should not be carrying around everything when we just straight up do not have the inventory space for everything. Now, if we could manage to get the the recipe for the tea. Now, I feel like using the tea leaves recipe is just like I am already definitely I'm not playing this fully honest. I mean, let's be realistic here. Like, especially allowing myself to use the trash can. That's pretty much cheating. Um, if it wasn't for how cheap or how little, excuse me, if it wasn't for how little that you get for it all. But anyways, yeah, I had to help out with my dogs today. And then we went to Starbucks, which I have some moral qualms with Starbucks. A couple years ago, they stopped carrying the best drink of the season, salted caramel. And I have yet to forgive them for it. Because their caramel frappuccino, straight up, compared to the salted caramel, it's shit. No, it's not shit. The salted caramel, you cannot compare the two drinks. I mean, you can, but I feel like that'd be unfair to the caramel frap, because we're talking about a god tier drink versus a shit drink. Okay, time to get blackberry hunting. Oh no, we should put the wood back first. At least this gives us something else to do for a little bit during the season. So that's one of the things I really hate about this challenge is how little you're able to do at any given time. Nah, fuck them kids. I should have grabbed one of I should have grabbed a chair. It's not too late to grab a chair. I'm gonna go grab a chair. In fact, if I grab both chairs, I can set them up at a diagonal, which I can use to get in faster. I have one chair. Could have sworn I had two. Oh well. Well, I can find another chair somewhere else at some point. Unless I just missed it when I was going through. Possible. No, I did not miss it. Jeez. I mean, I'll take the mushrooms. Chanternelle. Ooh. Did nobody ever tell you grips are better in September? I fell for someone new, but you're just another girl that looks like you. What's love if it's not you? It's just another girl that looks like you. Okay. Couple other places we need to check out. Now, I could have done the thing where I like close the game a couple times, but I'm gonna be honest, man, I'm just not feeling it. You know? Yay, quest. Gonna get some quest money. You love to see it. Ooh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot I have mobs turned on the farm. Oh, I don't have access to those yet. Oh well. Alright, level up. Let's keep going. I do need to get further into the mines. I'm gonna be honest, it's actually surprising the kind of money you can make off of grapes in Stardew Valley. Like no joke, these do actually kind of rake in the profits. Because they only have to grow once. And then, they regrow every 3 days. And now we should focus. We should grab a couple more blackberries on our way, but we should get into the mines and try to get as deep down. Ooh, we want that. Try to get as deep down as possible so that we can potentially access iron before we're not going to make it to iron by tomorrow. Oh wait, nope. Berries. So we're going to get the harvest tomorrow, which we're going to then sell in the box because we can't sell it directly to Pierre and Jojo doesn't buy direct. Wait, chill. I feel like that's a bit of... I feel like that's something that could have like been done to really help. I guess make the choice harder. Because everybody wants to be able to sell their stuff directly on Wednesdays. So, not having access to a shop where you can sell, like, all your farm goods one day of the week, sure, it's just one day, but it's annoying as hell. And, like, on one hand, I understand. This game, it's simple. It's not about the complexities of capitalism. It's about the simplicities of capitalism. Which, you know, is fair. Do I have... I do have the mini bombs. Okay, that's good. I should have grabbed the remaining... Yeah. Alright, well. Ah, sucks. It's so entertaining. Me just standing in the dark, flailing my sword. Ah, water! So I don't know who in my chat has been keeping up with QSMP lately, but I have. It's a bit of a special interest for me. And, boy, oh boy, do I have thoughts about the shit that's going down right now. Basically, after a week off, Philza came back. And honestly, at first, I thought that they were doing, like, the eggs disappearing when they did, so that Phil wouldn't have to deal with it. Because Phil, he's expressed a distaste for roleplay elements in the past. And also a bit of a very intense, like, very, very much, incredibly attached to the eggs, which a lot of people are, but I think it's... to an extent... My thought initially was, oh, he doesn't want to deal with, like, the kind of drama. And so, for most of the weekend, I've just been kind of living on the copium of, okay, Phil's gonna come back, and the eggs are gonna be there, and it's gonna be all fine. We're all gonna be a happy dory. It's hunky dory. It's gonna be fine. And then Phil starts up the stream, and his screen is in film mode. So that means it's lore, and Tallulah wrote 2 books apologizing for the argument they had before he left. I cried. I'm not afraid to admit that. But then because Phil's a bit of a chronic metagamer, Wyvern plays. Oh, welcome back to the stream, Wyvern! I have a fun challenge I'm doing in Stardew Valley. Basically, all I'm allowed to sell in this challenge is grapes. Now, I can use the trash can to make money, and I can also use quests, but I can only sell grapes. And I spent a lot of this challenge listening to Grapes by James Marriott. I hope you like the song, otherwise this is going to be a VOD-heavy series for you. So right now I'm trying to get down to the iron levels as fast as possible, because tomorrow I have my first grape harvest. And I don't know that I'm necessarily going to be at I don't think I'm gonna have enough farming XP to level up to level 2 or no. I should be able to level up to 2. The question is whether or not I'll be able to get to 3. If I can get to level 3 farming, then I believe that's when I unlock the first round of sprinklers. But it might be level 2. I don't remember. But I know it's around that area, and so I'm just grinding away. And I'm gonna be honest, looking at the time and the levels, I might actually make it. I may make it to the icy levels. So Wyvern, if you're still here, how you been? It's been a while since I've seen you hang out. What's new? What's happening? How'd the comic go? Not, was it a comic? You had a thing you had to do for school. And I think it was a comic? IDK, I'm feeling pretty slub. Yes, it was a comic? Okay, good. Been keeping up with QSMP? So I can understand how that could make you feel a bit at, we're only on page 7 of the script. Ooh. Rip. The eggs are gone? I know. I caught Phil's stream today, or a decent portion of it, at least. So I'm a lot more comfortable with some of the background information that he revealed as the critic metagamer he is. So plot-wise, I am concerned, but basically, apparently the whole thing was, like, on a meta level, the whole thing was actually planned so that the admins could go on vacation. Which honestly, considering the kind of work they've been putting into the server, fucking valid. Lol ye. So they do deserve it. So we're not gonna see anything from the eggs for about a week. Whether that means Sunday or Monday, or possibly even Friday, is up in the air, but, well, not up in the air, just not quite known at this point. But whatever it is, oh fuck, not this again. Shit. But yeah, having the chronic metagamer finally streaming again was very helpful to my anxiety, because especially after that reveal of Richarlison, or supposed Richarlison? Is it whether or not it is Richarlison, I don't know, but especially after that, which was yesterday, that's a bit of a relief. But yeah, I'm interested to see where things go. With the comic, though, sometimes about it is you don't have to take the first graphic novel class to take this one, but there are a lot of new people taking the class. Also, it's not expected to have the script. Okay, that is a slight relief. Not even a slight relief, most likely. Probably a major one. Yee lol. Alright, last field snack. Oh, Wyvern's my favorite for the stream. Aha! Alright, well, we got pretty close to the end. That's good. And we have crop number 1. Okay, got that done. Time to grab at the grapes. These are the only things I can sell. And however... Oh! You got to level 1 farming. Amazing. No, it's fine. It's fine. Level 1 farming is good. Should be able to get... It's gonna be pretty easy to get down to level 40 at this point. Especially... We're gonna cheese it a little. And grab a little more... a few more, berries. Berries. Oh, we are getting into the swing of this. I think something that's kind of funny is how my second and third fave characters aren't even going to be shown in the comic until the third or fourth arc of it, except for the back of their heads in a single panel and maybe one page where they get no dialogue. You know what? As long as you make that work, go for it. That sounds like something that's very difficult to work with. Speaking as somebody who's not an artist, but a writer, which is technically a type of art, but not like a drawing type of art. Not quite the same as like what you're doing, where you're writing and you're drawing. Putting characters towards the end of things, I have found, does not always work out well. Thankfully, my first favorite character is the main of the secondary characters. Okay, so you still have one. Your favorite character is okay. Second and third favorite. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Yeah, that's not hard to. That's not quite as hard to work with. Still, good luck to you, man. Actually, I should grab. I really hate these levels, especially because most of the time, when I get to them, I don't have the glow ring, which makes them, especially like on stream, makes these really bad levels. Oh, right, I have staircases. I'm gonna grab that copper, that, hop down. Woohoo! Today must be a good luck day. And also, the second and third faves were literally the third and fourth characters I made for the universe, as well as the ones who gave me the idea of having a universe in the first place. And the main character was only created as a comic relief friend of theirs. Huh. Cool. You know, I love, like, the meta lore of stories and storytelling. Like, all the behind-the-scenes stuff. I find it so fascinating. Okay, now we're gonna drop some of that stuff back off in the chest upstairs. The way this universe has evolved throughout literally less than a year I've had it is insane and weird and makes my brain hurt. Ooh. In a fun way, I hope. Yes, in a very fun way. Good. That's good. We have 1 iron ore! Time to go back to the surface. Yeah, I remember I'm very much a world builder, a long time, not a long time ago, but up until pretty recently, I've been a big world building person. So I definitely understand the love. It's gone from a murder comedy to a slice of life romance to a sci-fi with minor horror. Yep. I know that feeling. That the constant like shifting and changing, the evolution. I need to get back into creative writing at some point. I'm gonna be honest, I think I've kind of been taking a break from it. Um, and I feel like getting back into that would be helpful, not only for my mental health, but also just in general. Um, 'Cause I feel like taking the kind of break I've taken to like focus on streaming has in some way or another probably helped me. I'm not sure quite how. Probably actually that's a lie. How it's probably gonna have helped me is interacting with people. Because that's the kind of one of the things that I've always struggled with in my writing is how to make people interact reasonably. And that's always just been a real weak spot for me because I've been really bad at doing stuff with people. So, but one thing that streaming has done is made me interact with more people. And if it's done nothing else for my creativity, then I think it'll probably have done that. Ugh. Okay, so don't go to level 20. When I first started Stardew, the mines were my favorite part. Oh, yeah. Now it's the NPCs. Ooh. I am much more of a mechanics kind of person. I'm not a very, playthrough-oriented person. So, NPCs are alright, but I like them more... If where I am right now was the end of my Stardew arc, I would say that I kind of grew to love the NPCs towards the middle. Now, and like had a phase where that was my thing. Um, and now it's gone back to messing around with mechanics. Um, I I don't necessarily. This isn't going to be the end of my Stardew playing career, but if it was, that's where I'd put those. No, no, we can't do that one. Maybe at another point in time, I'll be more in love with the NPCs. So they're pretty cool. And Haley is kind of pretty. I say kinda. Haley is very pretty. I have the curse of hyperfixation, and now I know so much about the game there isn't really anything to mess around with, despite me only being on year 2 of my main playthrough. Ooh. I don't know how to help you with that, man. I'm sorry. I have so many, kind of a bit of an ADHD moment for me, but I have a bunch of farms going at any given time. Just because I'm, like, I'll want to do, like, I'll get an idea and I'll be like, ooh, I want to do this, on a different farm, or like, ooh, I want to set up, like a different style of thing, or basically, I keep on changing my mind with what I want to do, and it's a problem. Okay, we're gonna start tossing some stuff. Yeah, there's, in my opinion, the thing about with Stardew is you don't, it's a lot less about the game is less about there's an element of learning to play the game and then just afterwards just playing it. For example, Hayden, who's kind of a streamer friend of mine, really dislikes Stardew Valley because they can't just learn the game as they play. Where for me, that's absolutely one of the upsides, is that you have to learn as you play. You have to put in effort and you have to figure out things and you have to like go back and forth between the wiki and the game. And to me, that is the best part, one of the best parts about Stardew Valley. That's in part because I come from a TTRPG background. So to me, that's just, I mean, that's how I learned, that's how I play D&D, that's how I've learned other games. It makes sense to me. I like doing that. But then to other people, it's kind of like, dude, I want to. Other people may just be more like, hey, I want to do the fun. The idea of like wanting to of not being down to like learn a game as you go is just odd to me. But again, that's probably largely because of who I am as a person. I'm talking in circles here. There are so many games that I wish I learned myself, but then if I didn't learn everything about them immediately, I probably wouldn't have been interested in them in the first place, lol. Yeah, and that's yeah, absolutely fair, believe it or not believe it or not, but makes sense. I know that a lot of times walkthroughs are pretty helpful for me to get through the tedious parts. Hmm. Okay, so we have 3 more. So it's 7. So far we have 5. Oh, right, and scarecrows. Got that all set up. I'll read your thing in a second. I need to do some quick calculations. Okay, so we can afford 7 more. What's it called? Great plants. So if we do that, we already have 2, which is gonna cut back a bit. So we should be able to get the fertilizer for 8. Yeah. And if not, we'll just throw away things. A good example of is a really cool game called Ultra Kill. And with that game, I wasn't interested in it that much until I learned like 50 different absolutely fucking insane stuff you could do. Yep. That's I get that. I also just remembered that I forgot to check the board. Juicy bugs. That is going to be the best bet. 2 boards. 2 boards, 1 stone, as they say. As who says patent? Also, how are you doing, patent? Two birds, 1 stone. Okay. IDK people. Fair. So how have you been, patent? You good? You enjoying your life these days? Or is college making you, not enjoy life? Yep, you're enjoying life, that's good. Why do you ask? Oh, I'm just curious. I know that college can be stressful. Caused me a lot of distress. Back in ye old days. Of last semester. But I thought you were asking because that's how it was with you. Yeah, it got pretty bad pretty time. Well, no, college not right now isn't doing anything to me because I'm not in college. Just your local college dropout, I say, as I walk away with my associate's degree. I am still out of ad. Yeah, no, I'm not in college anymore, patent. So it's actually not going that way for me currently. But it went that way a lot. So ready to go. Okay. Yeah, glad school's going well for you. Okay, fine. Well, we'll just set this up a different area. Just bought some quesadilla ingredients. Ooh, fun. Made way too much chicken yesterday because it was gonna go bad, so it's chicken dishes for the rest of the week. Ooh. Dude, I love chicken. Favorite meat. Okay, what should we be focusing on? Right, those monsters, the guts, the bug guts. That is what we should focus on at this point in time. Learning anything interesting these days? That goes out to everybody. Anybody learning anything interesting? I tend not to prefer a lot of meats, though I'll eat them. Though, because my family is a big proponent of cooking things to completion, you could say. Like, making sure they're not raw. Ugh. Overcooking. Oh. Very dry. Yeah, my mom is pretty similar. But the good news for me is it bled over into me, so it's not upsetting to me. Or it's not, it's, for me, it's just very chill. I like things that way. It's a bit of a culture shock, like when I go to my grandparents' house, because my grandmother massively undercooks things, so it's always like a little weird. Like go there and suddenly be like, oh, this is red. My dad will always, without fail, ask if the chicken is actually cooked, and then my mom will say yes, but cook it again. Hmm. doesn't sound like the best reaction. Very summarized. I would imagine. I'm currently trying to draw a video outro, so there's that. Ooh. Idea I had like a year ago. I'm trying to remember what you're referencing. And it is slipping off of my brain. You have a smooth brain. No ridges or lumps, no bridges or bumps. All the thoughts slide right off. Well, unless you hacked my notes app, you wouldn't have anything to reference. Oh, okay, so this wasn't something that you'd mentioned in the past. Because you've mentioned a couple of your ideas. Also, how do you know that I'm not just your Nopes at personified? Ever thought about that? I could be your thoughts made manifest. You wouldn't know. Then you'd know about the plane shit incident? I'm surprised you're willing to talk about it that openly. The weird nightmare that you had. No, I was traveling. No, you weren't. You're making up that story. It's fake. It's not real. So when's Gecko Sniff coming? Here's the thing. You're gonna have to talk to, the friend who made my other emotes about that. If they want to make it, I'll implement it. But I'm not initiating that first thought. I feel like giving people access to us. You know what? Even if I did make a sniff emote, which again, big if. You know what I would do with it? I would put it behind the sub emote, so people couldn't just randomly get it. You may be thinking, hey, that's kind of a dick move, Gecko, but you know what? That emote could be used for some truly horrible implications. Sure, it could be as simple as Gecko Sniff and a flower. But there are feet emojis. And I don't want to deal with the consequences of those actions. I'm back. I was listening to the stream in the background while doing homework. Cool. Lock the second half of your stream behind a paywall. No. If you don't like my stream, you can just leave, Painted. You don't need the excuse of money. Lock the middle third, actually? Now there's an idea. There is an idea? Yeah, there is certainly an idea. Where are the bugs? I need bugs. I need bugs to kill. Where are all the bugs? There should be bugs. Where are the bugs? I actually just drew a picture of bugs. Cool. I had a bug phase as a kid. I think a lot of kids do, but you know. No, Bugs Bunny from the cartoon. Oh, that old cartoon. that old people watch. Have you seen the pic of me holding a slug? I don't think I have. You can send it over Discord if you want. I didn't know that until recently scorpions are considered arachnids. Did you know that? I didn't know that until you said it, but honestly, I'm not surprised. Like I said, my bug phase was eons ago, especially for my tiny smooth brain that doesn't remember shit. Scorpions and beetles are my favorite types of bugs. You know, never heard of anybody's favorite bug being scorpions. Beetles, yeah, I've heard of that. But scorpions just seems a little odd. That's not like in a bad way, just like never really heard of it. Well, it's because nobody really puts two and two together with scorpions being a bug. Well, what do you mean put two and two together? People don't think about scorpions much, I don't think. Well, people who live in the desert definitely do. Because that's where scorpions live. They can end up being pretty rampant over there. At least where I live, yeah. Like scorpions where you're thinking about it. Yeah, that's a bug, but not thinking about it too hard. It's just, that is definitely an animal, alright. And definitely an animal, alright. Yeah, but they have like the really scary stinger. That to me makes them a bit more nerve-wracking than other bugs. And also they can be pretty territorial and reactive and harder to kill, or at least that's what I've heard from my mom, who was talking about a friend of hers who lived in a scorpion-infested house in the desert. Wyvern Heart, have you heard of the YouTube channel Deep Look? Why didn't you ask me, Patent? Why didn't you ask me? got very good educational bug videos. Gecko, have you heard of Teletubbies? Okay. Why does Wyvern get like the question about bugs? It relates to bugs. And I get like, oh, have you heard of Teletubbies? Yes, I was a child in the early 2000s. I've heard of Teletubbies. Bugoo. Oh, my sister kind of lost it a little bit today. And by lost it, I mean she finally broke and did something that she's been telling me to do that I haven't done. Basically, she's been telling me that I need to talk to my dad about updating my resume and looking for a job. Your sister dressed up as a Teletubby? Aw. New topic painted. But we were taking our dogs home from the vet, and somehow we ended up on the topic of job hunting. And my sister was like, you know, Gecko, Dad's actually really good with resumes. And Dad, Gecko here has been struggling to find a job. Maybe the two of you can work together. Now, it wasn't quite as passive-aggressive as that, but she has been telling me for months to do that. And I've been a combination of not feeling well, not feeling up to doing it, and, not being in a great place with my dad, so there's been a lot of times... Maybe you could get a job as a Teletubby mascot? I highly doubt that. I don't think those are... I don't think they're big enough anymore where anything like that's getting hired out. Also, I can't handle... I don't like walkabout costumes. And I feel like Teletubby mascot as a job for someone who's afraid of walkabout costumes is a horrible mix. Batman was afraid of bats? Okay, but Batman also had, like, a ton of money. And, like, generational well, also generational wealth, but Batman is a horrible example because, yeah, he did technically go around committing crimes, and my goal is to not run around committing crimes. I say goal as if it's a challenge. Honestly, for me, it'd be more of a challenge to commit a crime. I'm saying he used his fear and turned it on others. Okay, and... like you with Teletubbies? I'm not afraid of Teletubbies. I'm afraid of walkabout costumes. There is a distinct difference. I need to do something real quick. Don't worry, I'm gonna torture all of us while we wait. I will not be taking off my headphones until I am back nor will I change the song until I come back. I need you to understand that, like, on the second round of this song, I get super annoyed of it. So I will be punishing you guys as well. I'll be punishing myself as well as you guys. Hey, bum bum bum. Got any grits? Wyvern, you're in charge. There's an original version of this song that is less annoying. Literally just look up the duck song on YouTube. Okay, but the problem is, this is the version of the song I have heard. I haven't heard another version. Um, Also, I use, Spotify so that I can split. No, we're gonna go a little bit more emo. I looked in the OG version is on Spotify. It's the second result. Well, that explains my problem. Because... That would explain the problem, because I clicked on the first result and assumed that it was the original. Mushroom tree! Woohoo! So anyways, we'll be a little bit more emo for a bit. "20 days of sleep." Fair. Also, one of my fellow Nearcrafters is going to be building robots around Spawn. I'm wondering if this is going to be like a texture pack thing, or if it's going to be like a redstone. I can't wait to see what it's going to be, because this person is like really creative, so... Oh, I should turn the volume down. You know, maybe this isn't the best song to be listening on 9/11. It'll be fine. That literally made me cough. I laughed so hard. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I could make you laugh that much. Yeah, 9/11 is such a weird concept to me, because I'm like in that era of Gen Z. Well, actually, I'm in the area where almost all of Gen Z is, where I don't remember a pre-9/11 world. So I don't remember how things changed very quickly for a lot of people. Like, airport security lines are just what going to the airport is like, as far as I understand. And oh, we've got an ad. Woohoo! I've seen a bunch of memes about how you could apparently get away with a lot of stuff before 9/11. Yeah, that's what I've heard. But like, out of ad, okay. Basically, the post 9/11 world has just been my entire memory. There's like one or two things where it's like that memory. Nope. The one memory, there's like two memories that I can think of that might have technically been pre 9/11, but they weren't related to airports or anything. It was just like me getting my temperature taken. 9/11 is one of those things where people are either overly serious or overly chill about. Yeah. And the thing is, I think part of the problem is a lot of the people who watched 9/11 happen live on the news never went to fucking therapy about it. So they've just they've been trying to deal with their trauma from 9/11 by shoving it down the next generation's throat. Because, like, I've heard, like, I was homeschooled, so I, like, this is, like, yeah, I mean, only recently has it become socially acceptable to even mention therapy in a public setting. That is true, but, like, I have friends who went to public school. I was homeschooled, so I legitimately do not have experience with this, but I have friends who, like, every 9/11 from, like, pretty young, like, grade school, would, like, watch the tower footage because to their teachers it was that important that a young generation see that. And that was just... hearing that was just was very disturbing because, like, like, I saw that footage when I was in high school for the first time. Yeah. Yes, showed traumatizing footage of a terrorist attack once a year to literal children. Yeah, I feel like that's just... how do you explain to someone exactly how fucked up that is? Painted says, back when I used to stream more, a lot of non-Americans would come into my chat and act normal for a while. And then 9/11 joke. And that was the end of their chatting experience. Yep. I only remember learning about it in school in, like, 10th grade, and one guy laughed and got kicked out of class. Maybe the friends that I know just had very traumatized teachers. Like, I knew what 9/11 was from pretty young, but I didn't... my parents were wise enough to not show me the footage. Then one 9/11, my dad was sitting at home and, like, you know, you kids have never seen the footage. Which is not true. I technically did see the footage as a child. And then I started acting out the firefighters, with my, toy fire trucks, and my parents realized... well, my dad realized that maybe he shouldn't be watching in front of his 2.5-year-old. Cultural banter with Europeans is always like bad teeth, funny accent, and then mass death of children, one of the biggest and most serious events in modern American history. First time I heard an unironic 9/11 joke was where the person didn't feel bad about it afterwards. It was probably when I started YouTube and playing with people on Discord. Oh. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever, like, I've heard, no, that's not, I've heard some very casual remarks about, well, not casual, but a lot of people a lot of people that are a bit younger than me, are a bit more chill about what happened. So, like, some level of joking has been known to happen, but it's not been like a serious joke. This is one of the rare moments. I'm glad I have horrible memory problems, because I can't remember ever learning about 9/11. I've just always known. People in my community don't really joke about that stuff, just because a lot of families / extended families were impacted. Oh, geez. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't personally know anyone who passed, though. Yeah. Fun fact about me, and yes, this does tie into 9/11. My great-grandmother died the day before 9/11. Which is kind of, I think, it definitely did not help anyone in my family to cope with it. Like, all this mass tragedy happens, and then, well, actually, this deeply personal family tragedy that, admittedly, people definitely, they all saw it coming. I mean, she was super old at the time. But, she, so we can get 8 more. We'll probably be at, will we be able to afford that? Ooh. Okay, we may only be able to afford 4 more, which is okay. I live in Southern California, which is pretty much the furthest you can get from being where it happened while still being in mainland America. So that's probably why I've more so been surrounded by the overly non-serious side. Painted says, yeah, I used to play video games with Canadians, Californians, and the culture shift was the cause. So the cop was probably the cause. Okay, we got level 2. On a less serious note, I find it funny how every other state either loves California or hates us. Yeah. Yeah, there's almost no in between. I mean that's kind of how state rivalries work. So it's not that surprising, but sometimes the vitriol. I mean, if you really want to look at, you know, how it lines up, uh, you gotta look. You gotta look at who's more liberal and who's less liberal, and that'll pretty much tell you how that state feels about it, about California. It's either Californians are so chill, or those damn Californians, followed by at least one F slur. Yeah, yeah. You can tell the political alignment of people based on their opinions on California most of the time. The stereotype is you guys talk slowly, and that by itself would drive me nuts. Ah, so you're, yeah. I'm just gonna say, um, I grew up in the South, so talking slow is like a thing, apparently. It was not a thing I was very good at. Um, Probably also, yeah, right, like what Wyvern says I'm autistic, so I talk super fast. Lol. For me, that's probably part of it. Um, but also, my parents are from the north, which talks a lot faster. Um, so, uh, I mean, I grew up around fast talkers. I've never seen, I've never been seen that in the South, but I've heard. Yeah. It may also just depend on where you are, so it may just be more of like a, this is a thing in my state, and wherever you've been in the South in the past is different, because so many differences. Yeah, the South's pretty large. Yeah, and pretty much everyone I've talked to has been average to fast speaking, and also specifically in Southern California, we have a large Mexican population, and Spanish is a very fast language. You know, I was wondering, because like it seemed like with watching QSMP stuff, it seemed like everybody, like the Spanish speakers, were talking like so much faster than the English speakers and getting so much more out all at once. And there's a part of my brain that's like, ooh, I should learn Spanish so I can talk faster. Because, you know, then I can get more words out. What is the California style of pizza? I talk about pizza a lot. as with a lot of stuff in California, it's pretty average. I've been to Oregon, if that's anything like it. I didn't know California was a relatively average place. Oh, I should have waited. I've never actually been out to, Did Gecko mute, or is that just me? Did I mute? Oh god, am I muted? Am I muted? That's me? No! Shit. I've only been in Virginia, Southern California, Central California, and New Mexico for more than like a day. Ah, cool! Virginia's actually my home state. It's, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the best state, because, I don't know if such a thing could exist. But I am quite partial. I don't remember anything from Virginia, lol. You know what, fair. Hang on. Oh, pause the music. Why isn't it playing? Oh, there it is. It's just a little quiet. Night, Mom! I went to Colorado as a child. The plane touched down on Red Mesas and stuff, and we went to Outback Steakhouse for a week I thought we were in Australia. You thought they had Outback Steakhouses in Australia? File patent was, well, bless his heart. I don't know what that means exactly, but I don't like it. Oh, you shouldn't. That is pretty ruthless as far as the southern comments go. It's incredible how well Southerners have kept that meeting hidden. given how much I heard about it. I'll leave you in the dark for now. As tempting as it is. But yeah, it's a thing. So today the goal is to do a bunch of tree chopping. I don't think we have any real slang where I am, because everything is shared nowadays due to social media. That's the thing, you'd be surprised. Like, terms for soda change from area to area. I looked it up and it said sus is short for suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. I mean, we as in my specific area. Okay, but like, you generally need to draw out a little bit more than like just your county or like half of your state. Like a portion of your state isn't going to be enough room. It generally has to be a couple states, and then you identify like, here are all the terms that are used for X thing, and this is what's used for Y thing, etc., etc. It definitely would be enough people amount. Well, it's not the amount of people that's needed, it's the amount of space. At least, I think that's how it works. I could be wrong, I'm not a linguist. But sometimes I wish I just changed my major over or something like that. I'm so glad we finally have sprinklers. So nice. Bruh. I just realized that, like, I need stuff. So we need mining. We need resource. We need meal, which we don't have. We need forage. We need fish. The only stuff I've seen that's considered Californian slang is just stereotypical, like, 80s slang. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Just anything to do with surfing. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I mean, oh, a lot of Californian stuff just got fuck, I forgot what I was saying. There used to be this New York Times quiz that would guess your location based on phrases you'd use, and I'd have Carson and Co. take it and see which state they would fit into. Ooh. You know what? That would actually make a pretty funny, it would be hard to do that as a stream. But as a video, that'd be funny. It worked, though. I couldn't take it on to stream. Oh. Okay, that's fair. It's also paywalled now. Ugh, fuck that shit. There's gotta be a pirated version of it somewhere. We'll just find one of those. We'll just find a pirated version. Shit. Okay. So we're a little low on the kind of stuff that we need for this. But we have fruit, we have fish, we have resource, and we have forage. Now, it's also a good idea to normally have food, flour, animal product, and artisanal good. We don't have that. So we're gonna do this and probably get, I don't know, 50 tokens. Well, that's going on. Shoot. Probably not so good, but I found another site. Cool. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind if I ever want to do like a, if I ever want to try to do like a video, which I don't know that I would. It just, videos are so much work. And I am very, very lazy. So I don't know that I would put in the effort for that. But also, I feel like that would be funny. 3rd place! Woohoo! 3 out of 4. I finished it, but it's not very specific. Oh. Shit. I just did 1. And I lost! Oh. My number lock was off. Honestly, the less specific it is, the more correct it might be. Fuck! Lost. By the way, Twitch, this isn't gambling, because, this is, it's not... Apparently some people call lollipops suckers? Yeah. I've heard that a lot. Fuck! It's supposed to be a lot better than this. Fake money. I hope that's enough. If you have a gambling addiction, leave this stream now. I don't want to be responsible for, triggering any, impulses. More for your sake than mine. But, you know. I care about my viewers. And if you have a sucker addiction, first stop calling it that for the love of God. I don't get the joke, but okay. Isn't it a weird name? I mean a little. Is it a normal name? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it a normal name, no. But you needn't be so... whatever you are. Hey dude, want a sucker? Dude, do you know how often I heard... People... That's what they used to say after... Not quite that way, but it would be... People used to ask that after, like, a haircut. Like, that's just... common. I don't even... Yeah, how many suckers can I have? I don't know, Patent. You're an adult. You're the one in charge of that. I personally don't understand why people who call soda soda pop, like, choose one. I mean... I don't know. I feel like that's like a thing from, like, ye old days, and by ye old days, I mean Those 1960s that conservatives want us to return to. Or that they think they want, well, that would actually be 50s that they want us to return to. At least that they think they want us to return to. Ah. Actually. Gecko, we're talking about sucking. I mean, suckers. Sucking these nuts. Hoppin' D's nuts. Sorry. I'm sorry, Wyvern. I'm sorry. But he's always like this. I just want the goddamn rare crow. Memento. I guess she's asleep. Hey, how do you feel about excessive amounts of water? Well, by definition, it's excessive. I mean, I'm a very hydration conscious person. Adventure time. Alright, let's be less interesting while painted. You fucker! I guess it depends on what context we're talking about excessive water and what excessive water means. So, if we're talking about the context of drinking it, I mean, there's a certain amount that's gonna flood your kidneys and kill you. But if it's like, you know, like excessive amounts of like river water or something, that can also flood and kill you. The ocean is just too much. On my screen, it said it was on cooldown. Oh, yeah, so I have my hydrate or dihydrate set to 5-minute cooldown universal chat. So one person redeems it. Nobody else can redeem it for like 5 minutes. So since Painted just did that, you can't. Sorry. I took the cooldown away, let's go. No, you didn't. Okay, good. Look, there's gonna be a time where I do mess around with that redeem a bit. But that day is not today. Sorry to disappoint, Wyvern. Ooh. Alright. Taking a break from the gambling. Shit. Guys, I can't look at your messages right now. One time with one of my IRL friends, me and someone else spammed their hydrate redeem to where it was like 12, and he ran out of water and started doing the redeem space of the tea he'd gotten like 2 minutes prior. Respect. Ooga booga. Okay, fuck, please don't let this be a mistake. Fuck. Oh, wait. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. You know what? I'm gonna take what we got. Look, all while we were doing it, the cat was spamming drown. Yep. Twitch chats are, interesting bunches of people. You motherfucker. I will leave you with Green Day. You mean Feral? Who's Feral? Twitch chats. Oh yeah, Gecko in a mech suit, Phallic Sharon. Maybe he's collecting rainwater right now. Actually, my dishwasher was foaming over. So I had to go in and check with my dad. So yeah, you saved us a much... You gave us a much smaller mess to clean up. Thank you, Painted. Hydrate or dehydrate. You know what, during Pride Month, I'm gonna turn that into hydrate or distrate. That's a fantastic idea, almost like I came up with it. Which is why it's a great idea. It is a good idea, Painted. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm gonna leave now. Bye. Bye, Wyvern. Yeah, thank you. I will. You motherfucker. That's what Luke should have said to Darth Vader when he told him. I don't know. I can't agree with you there, Painted. From Star Wars, the film. I assumed that when you said Darth Vader. Instead of just no. IDK, which Vader you were thinking of? The same. We were thinking of the same Darth Vader, Painted. There's only one Darth Vader in popular culture. Alright, so not gonna be getting any more grapes. Which sucks. See, did we level up? Nope. Shit, that was gonna be my OC name. Barely know what an OC is. OC, you clearly do know to some extent. I know what it stands for. Makes sense. Pixels Planet, hello! Hello, welcome to my stream. How are you? Doing alright. Just chilling with my buddy Patent, who is a mod, and if like this game so much. What's your favorite part? Thanks, it's mine! If you want to drop a follow, go ahead. I'm sure my mod Patent will be willing to show you the ropes of this channel. Do you not feel pressure to? You can watch first. It's a mistake. Patent, you were a mistake. You can never leave. That is true. After you follow, you are soul bound to me. And you're stuck. So, like, yes, you should take it seriously, but also please follow, so I can hit my follower goal. Oh, we got a follow! Ah, Pixel's Planet, thank you for the follow! Welcome to the stream. No, just so you know, you are now stuck. You can never leave. You're mine now. They've been here, Gecko? Yeah, you know what I mean, Painted. Like this game's graphics? It does have some good graphics. By the way, if you're about to pitch your, graphic design stuff, I would recommend not doing that. You're welcome to stay, but if you're about to pitch that, patent, do not encourage. Can I also join the Discord server? Server link is invalid. Yes, that I have to reset it every so often, just because I don't have a custom link. Weed them out, you know. No, you pickles, don't worry about it. Not you, pixels. Okay. Uh, okay, you know, I'm gonna send. Please do not refer to the new viewer as pickles. I'm sorry. Aha. Hit our dashboard. Now where the community? No. Content settings. Where do I put the links? Channel. Fuck, how do I don't know how to edit. Just send an invite in the chat. Yeah, that's probably fine. If we get too many uncomfortable people in the Discord, we can always just kick them out. You're welcome. Just so you know, it's not a very active Discord. It's me, a couple mods, and a friend from a Minecraft server. You fucker painted. Mostly play just 2 games? Oh, what games do you play? I'm guessing one of them is Stardew Valley. Fortnite and Rocket League? Ah. So you're European. I don't really know much about Rocket League or Fortnite. My sister likes Fortnite, though. Which is a little weird, because she is an adult. So it kind of feels like, you know, a little bit, not a lot of people in her age group, I think, truly... Actually, that's a lie. People in her age group definitely do like Fortnite. It's just funnier to make fun of her for it, you know? I mean, she's made fun of me for so much in the past, I may as well get a little bit of revenge. Yeah, I actually have played Fortnite for the, 2 subscriber goal, which... I don't know how I feel about it. That's a lie, I'm not looking forward to it. But I know my sister is super excited. Rocket League is a bit chill game. Rocket League is kind of more active. I'm gonna be honest, my knowledge of Rocket League starts and ends with the fact that I know Fills Up plays it, and also that it's race cars playing soccer. There are cars. Yeah, I know about that. I know about the cars. Football? Nope. Patent? We're in America. Don't know about pixels, but you know, you and I are, I assume. Unless you've snuck your way into Canada. In which case, the Canadian authorities should be looking for a, short, I'm just gonna make some shit up about what you look like, patent, short cowboy hat wearing, alien with, a long tail. There we go. I pulled it off. You live in Canada? I don't think so. I'm not a furry, it's a real tail. I know, I mean, I said you're an alien, so I would assume the tail is real. I could. You could be a furry. Anyone could be a furry painted. Patent. It's not that hard. Just gotta say with absolute confidence.
Hello?
No, the Canada thing. I didn't know you lived in the North Pole. You fucker. What are you trying to do? Catch fish? Nope. I am trying to catch trash so that I can put it in a little recycling bin and finish a quest. I do like the fishing mechanics in this game. Don't get me wrong. Like the actual fishing, not just fishing for trash. Wash the sins away, says Patent.
Hello?
Look, you complaining is just gonna make me do it more. You gotta know that, right? For a game, we even catch trash sometimes. Not like that in real life, though. Haha. I was about to say I've never been fishing in real life. Then I remembered that would be a lie, because I have actually been fishing in real life. I wouldn't quite call it, like, real fishing, but, like, I fished, like, your big drinking jar. Okay, how much did Patent Venmo you for to say that? Patent, how much did you Venmo Pixels? Ah, there might be blackberry around here I can grab. Nope. I was watching a recent VOD that I missed, and you said something really seriously, and then pulled out a slightly oversized mug, and I died. Did you clip it? Because I need to know. I need to know what that was. No? Which VOD was it? So, like, I can at least find it for myself. Or do you not remember? You look angry today? Everything okay? I don't know, I think I'm getting tired, so, like, my, good old restin' bitch face is taking over. I decay, he's angry at me? Yeah, I'm angry at Painted. Motherfucker keeps me hydrating. Or will in a sec. Oh god, Patent, what do you have planned? Oh yeah, you've got another hydrator dihydrate lined up, don't you? Actually, I went fishing one time and we caught a big fish, and my friend was like, throw it back. And I said no. Oh, do tell more, Patent. After arguing a bunch, I finally told him. I fucking forget the punchline. God damn it, patent. Must drink at least 2,500 milliliters water daily. How much is that in ounces? But according to new research, it's different for every person. That makes sense. Bodies can vary drastically from an individual. Drink water according to weight. Well, I have like some extra like hydration, like not hydration, but like I have some extra like health concerns that are helped by this is not up for debate, got it? Yeah, but the problem is you set it up incorrectly. Um but I actually need more water than average to kind of like help with what's it called? I don't know, something in my body does better when I have more water than like the person of my size would normally, or a person would generally need, because it just helps. Yeah, by forgetting the joke. Yeah, but you didn't set up the debate. You didn't set up the punchline of debate properly. You never said we were going to use it to try and catch other fish or anything like that. My major is medicine, and recently studied for a UK lab exam. Ooh. I once tried to tell my friend a joke about New Delhi for 20 minutes without remembering the setup or the punchline. So I was trying to describe it. Ah, God, patent. Why do you have to be so fucking relatable? Done my graduation degree and house job. Oh, congratulations. So, what are you doing medicine-wise? If you don't mind me asking. I don't know what a house job is. I'm wondering, I'm guessing it might be something similar to like a residency, which is what we have in the US for people who are like training to be doctors. Though I wouldn't know for sure. Oh, I love Linus. He just wanted to take a bath in the water. House job is hard. 1 year duration, sometimes 12-hour duty in hospital. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds like residency. Though usually residency lasts for longer. I want to be a general practitioner. Nice. Yeah, general practitioners are, choose medicine for specialization. Ah, okay. But I have no job recently. Same. I say that as if I have ever been employed. I have yet to be employed, ever. but I'm working on it. In my country, so hard to find a job. Hmm. What country are you from, if you don't mind me asking? If it's too particularly, if it's like particularly small, like don't feel obligated to like give it away. But I'm just curious if it's not the UK, although I don't know very much about like medicine in other countries. Sometimes I do some jobs that which are too low for my education. I was employed once and was severely overpaid. Patent, I know you're in the US. Ask in the new chatter. BT still do some decent work. Okay. I don't fall too much. Oh, that's good. How many birds are there? Just three? Just three. Birds are free. You can just give them out. I mean, if you catch them. People don't really like that, though. Well, yeah, because I assume that when you give someone a patent, when you, I picture you giving someone a bird, I assume you're just, then it's just feathers in the face. Life is short. Eh, to quote Jenna Marbles, life is short, but also terrifyingly and horrifyingly long. Oh, like giving someone the bird. Ah, okay, you mean flipping them off. But if you live in a bad place, it get it gets so challenging. It's better find some new places and get a job. Yeah. That's not really my problem when it comes to job hunting at this point, though. Uh, which is good. Uh, my problem is just not being good at communicating. Um, and needing my daddy to help me. Also, I can't drive, and as an American, You kind of have to drive in order to do literally anything. And also, I definitely cannot support myself. Well, I can try to support myself, but I can't, like, be fully independent at this point in time. Unless you live in, like, two cities? Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Pittsburgh looks lovely. I've thought about it, but I need some experience before I can go there. At least I think that's one of the most walkable cities on the East Coast. I could be misremembering. I know there's a state in Pennsylvania that's incredibly a city in Pennsylvania that's incredibly walkable. And I want to move. No one care, actually. Someday we just died and became part of this planet, Earth, soil. Maybe someone cry for us for a moment, and then that is the end. I would not cry for you, I'm too strong. I'm too emotionally constipated to cry for most situations. It's one of my greatest problems, in my opinion. Oh, constipation is an emotional time for me too. Believe it or not, constipation is not emotional for me because I've been chronically constipated since literally birth. I'm not joking here. Like, as an infant, my mom would, like, see me poop, and she'd be like, something's not right. You need medicine for constipation? Not these days. I've actually... It's evened out, finally. I think... Like, I had a surgery a few years ago that may have helped it out to finally not be an issue. Yo, why are you talking about actual constipation? Because you brought it up first, Patent. I am autistic. If you give me an opportunity to talk about poop, I am going to talk about poop. As a joke, I don't care. If you make it seem even slightly socially acceptable in a moment for me to talk about poop, I'm gonna start talking about poop. Constipation leads to anal fissures and... Oh. Painful anal canal wound. You know, fun fact, I actually possibly have an anal fissure. Or hemorrhoids. We're not sure. I need to get it checked out properly. It's been managed decently for a while, but yeah, Painted. What is it? You regret giving me free roam to talk about poop? I took my headphones off. It was your mistake. I'm still talking shit. But yeah, I need to get back with my gastroenterologist. Well, actually, I have to find a new gastroenterologist because I actually aged out of my old one. So now I gotta move on from pediatric to adults. Oof, again, off. Oh, just wait until I start talking about the fucking mucus, Painted. Just wait. Oh, the mucus. Eat food rich in fiber, vegetables, also use figs. I used a lot of plums when I was younger. Um, that helped a bit. Um, I potentially have gastro. What do you think, Patent? What do you think? Um, the problem with the fiber is if I don't have it, I am highly susceptible to gastroparesis. Um, so a lot of uh fiber isn't necessarily a good move for me. I tell you, short remedy for pain. If after seal you feel too much pain, sometimes an inflammation, like definitely, like honestly, like I've been feeling like kind of sick after pooping lately. Like I should probably be talking to my doctor about this. Um, but if you've got a suggestion, I will take it. Like there have been times in the past where like I've had like a really good poop and my response afterwards is just like, oh, it's so nice. Finally like wow and like it feels so good. But like lately, um but lately go when I take a shit, I'm like needing to lie down afterwards. Um so I'm wondering if that's the inflammation. And it's also probably pain. I'm bad at identifying pain. And you said I can't say I love piss on the internet. I mean, you shouldn't. Just like you shouldn't say I love feet while on the internet. Which, by the way, I should point out, I am neutral on feet. I don't hate or love them. Um, I know some people are incredibly anti-feet. Yeah, goes to feet? No! Just warm some water, a few clove of garlic in it. Garlic in small pieces of water, not so warm, butt burn. You just need this water steam in the wound, and you... Okay. Or, like, go to the doc. It's definitely it's something I'll consider. Um, garlic butt soup. Well, it's more of a garlic butt vape, if you think about it, because it's about the steam. So it would be more accurate to call it a vape. That is true, you can try. Steam dams. Now that Painted has his headphones back on, it's time for me to talk about my mucus. Um, I have a lot of mucus when I poop. Um, it's weird. Very yellow. Sticky. I'm just waiting to see him say that he's taken his headphones off in the chat. I think he's just disappointed in me. See, the thing is, like, I've had to, like, pay attention to my bowel movements. Um, like, you shouldn't do anything with Donkey. You fucker. Painted, I'm putting you in timeout. Just payback. It's not payback, it's bullying. I forgot it deletes all the messages. There were some very funny ones this time. Well, the good news is I can access them in the mod thing, so if I ever want to include them, I have them. Look, I've been paying attention to my poop for a very long time, Patent. It's it's just something that I've noticed a lot and thought a lot about. And I don't often get opportunities to talk about poop because everybody else is like, Gecko, this is dinner time. You shouldn't be talking about it, Gecko. We're in the grocery store. Please stop talking about poop. Gecko, I know this is your gastroenterologist, but please stop going into such excruciating detail without asking us to leave the room first. Figs are amazing. Just sock 3 figs in water at nighttime. Just put in fridge. Eat these figs in the morning. Also drink the water. You see, you do not suffer constipation anymore. Well, my problem is a lot less. It's more of a mechanical issue. And again, I have a gastroenterologist for most of this. And mostly my body is just being wonky. I might have, like, IBS or something. From years of chronic constipation. I'm not against trying figs. I've just gotta say, if my sister watches back this VOD at some point, she is going to be horrified, and I'm definitely gonna get comments about this. We'll just say she's bullying me. Also drinking more water daily. Yep. Is Painted still grumpy about about him getting put in timeout? Because timeout should have run out a while ago. Woohoo. grab these grapes. And I think this is where we're gonna end Stardew Valley tonight. Because it is getting late. I am probably gonna end up talking loudly if I'm not careful, and it's gonna bother people and make it harder for them to sleep. So yeah, just gonna pop those in there. Pop in the bed. And yeah. All that being said, I think we are going to, if Beer is still alive, we're gonna raid Beer Funger. Yeah. Oh my god, he's building the Twin Towers in MCCI. Okay. Any Europeans, if you're any Europeans or non-Americans watching, oh, don't be too, don't be too much with the 9/11 jokes, okay? I won't be held responsible. All right. All right. I'll